everybody? It's your man, Brandomthoughts. And you know, I always have Brandomthoughts, Brandom Lee. You don't know me, but you will. And if you don't know this next person next to me, you must be living under a rock somewhere. But just in case you don't know, let them know. What's your name, where you from, what you do. I know what you do, but let them know.
Blessings, worldwide fam. It's DJ Verseti reporting live from New York City. A night of R&B with Jared SB. You asked what I do. Well, I got my hands on a lot of things. I'm a businesswoman. Most people know me as a DJ. However, I'm now really tapping into my Steven Spielberg and Hype Williams. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got my hands on a lot of things. And what I do is I make dreams come true. I'm in the business of making dreams come true.
Alive, to fruition.
That's right.
To fruition, so to speak. All right. Good. I like that. So I want to know a little bit about your journey. Like, how did you find yourself where you are now in terms of, like, you said you're a businesswoman. How did you find your journey in business?
I actually started my journey from when I was a little girl.
Okay.
I grew up in a household with very strong women. My pops was locked up 2 months before I was born.
Okay.
And so I had a mother that did such an amazing job of raising me that I didn't even know we was poor. I really thought we was rich because she did such a great job of raising me. But hip hop was in my life from when I was born. Graffiti, breakdancing, just the jams at the park, right by the river. I grew up, by the way, in Long Island City. So the park that we used to barbecue at was Queensbridge Park.
Okay,
And there used to be jams there. I remember being able to listen to hip hop only on Saturdays. Back then, it was only Saturdays that it played on the radio. Unless you had the tapes that you bought at Nobody Beat the Wiz. You could only listen to hip hop on Saturday, so it was magical. Cool DJ, Red Alert was the DJ I used to tune into. Yes.
He still put the radio in a frenzy to it.
He really does. Yes, shout out to Uncle Red, my Zulu Nation brother.
Right.
Definitely one of the icons that I grew up listening to and inspired me from a very young age. And so, like I said, hip hop was just around me from when I was little. I remember the first song I ever listened to.
That was my next question.
My very first song that I ever listened to that had me hooked was Planet Rock.
Ooh.
Planet Rock. I was like, Uncle Terry, play that again.
Put it on repeat.
Play it, yeah.
Rewind it then.
Yeah, you have to rewind it. That's how you know a song is great, when you want to hear it again. And then growing up, when it was time to be an adult, I really wanted to go into the entertainment business. However, I didn't have that luxury. I had to pick something that I knew was going to be able to bring money to the table because I had to help the family.
I mean, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, so we understand.
So I got into, I went to culinary school. I got a degree in culinary arts.
So you could cook.
A little bit.
Not only could you scratch, but you could burn.
Not burn.
That's what we call it in the black home. You burn in the kitchen. When you cook good, you burn, you cook.
We definitely chef it up. I got a degree in culinary arts and business management. So my first career was in the restaurant business. I was an executive chef and a restaurateur before I made the transition into the entertainment business. So as I got older and financially comfortable, I made the decision to go for my dreams. I didn't want to be 80 years old, think about the shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I invested money to go to the Scratch Academy and learn how to DJ. And fortunately, you know, at my age, I was able to learn by people that were already the pioneers and innovators of this. So it took me only 3 years to learn versus 20 years, you know, some other people on their own learning, you know what I mean? So like the innovators of the culture of DJing were my teachers. Okay. So like, I'll give you an example.
I was gonna say, like who?
My very first class was with Grand Wizard Theodore, the inventor of scratching.
Yes, I know.
That was
the origin of scratch.
Yeah, that was my first class.
Wow. So you went to Hip Hop University for real.
The funny thing is that all my life I thought I loved hip hop, but it wasn't until I started learning how to DJ that I realized I didn't know the foundation. I didn't know the history, and I felt ashamed. Because how dare you say you in love with hip hop, but you don't even know the foundation.
That's right.
So it caused me to become very curious and do research, and that's how I learned about our foundation. And then I started becoming even more curious and going to the events where the pioneers was at. So I got to kick it with DJ Kool Herc, right? The founder of hip hop. I got to kick it with Coke La Rock, the first MC. I got to kick it with a lot of the pioneers, DJ Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
but it was because I put in the work to be around these pioneers that I respect so much because they paved the way for us.
So me and how you talking about hard work and persistence and consistency is how you got here, right? To a younger person that might be you, that might be watching somebody that's just like you, what is it that you want to tell them?
All things are possible. You have to first believe it. You have to have those thoughts that you can achieve it. Most importantly, though, you have to put in the work. Nothing's going to be handed to you. I had to work extremely hard and sacrifice a lot of my time with my loved ones, with my family, with the people that I love most, to put in the work. And so you could do it. If you want to be in the entertainment business or any kind of business, you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. And don't take what other people say to you as facts.
Okay.
You have to be the one that believes in yourself first. You need to have a vision for yourself. And then when you have a vision, share it with others. The people that support you are going to support you regardless. And the ones that don't, they can't come. That's it. Just put in the work and surround yourself with greatness and stay positive no matter what, because it's not going to be easy. There's been times I wanted to give up, but I didn't, because I bet on myself.
That's what you did. Bet on yourself. That's right. That's the best advice you could ever give somebody. Always bet on yourself. Now, I want to know a little bit. This is R&B Nights. I know you're a big hip-hop head. This is R&B Nights, right? If you were stranded on an island and you had to take one R&B album, no skips, what would that album be?
It'll be The Weeknd's album, the Trilogy album.
The Trilogy by The Weeknd. That's a good one there. All right, so I had a game called Rough and Black. You want to play a little game? All right, so it's a this or that, all right? So we're going to start off with Tory Lanez or Bryson Tiller?
Bryson.
Going with Bryson Tiller? All right. Next, we going with Money Long or Coco Jones?
Neither.
Neither, okay. The Braxtons are fighting right now. Tony or Tamar?
Tony.
That's right. That's a good choice. That's the choice I would have picked, too. She's a living legend, for Christ's sake. Who else? Tamia or Deborah Cox?
Oof. Damn. Tied.
It is a tie. You gotta pick one that's rough and black.
Tamia, damn it.
Okay, Tamia's good. How about Miguel or Lucky Day?
Miguel.
Okay. Joe or Avant?
Joe.
They're going on tour together. New Edition or Boyz II Men?
Boyz II Men. I like New Edition a lot too, though.
Okay.
But Boyz II Men, that's who I grew up to.
Okay, that was our era. They're also beefing about vocals right now on social media right now. Omarion or Mario?
Omarion.
Okay.
Shout out to all my Scorpios.
Oh, that's why, because that was the only person that picked Omarion. But that's good.
But not just because he's a Scorpio, but I like the way he danced, and I like the music that he put out. Yeah, the music that he put out, I like it more than Mario's. Not to say I don't like Mario, but you said I got to pick one.
That's right. What about her or Alicia Keys?
Alicia Keys.
Okay. They're from the same kind of camp, you know? Layla Hathaway or Jasmine Sullivan?
Jasmine Sullivan.
The Weeknd or Giveon?
The Weeknd.
Party Next Door or D Smoke?
Party Next Door.
This is the last one. Ella May or Mariah the Scientist?
Damn.
Get rough and black out here.
Oh, man. I'm gonna pass on that one. I don't.
Oh, you gotta pick one. If you pick between that, you gotta pick.
LMA.
LMA, you heard it here, right here with us on Beat Thought Fruit. Let people know where they can find you.
Y'all the worst. That's making me
I told you it's gonna
pick.
get rough and black.
Right, rough and black. You guys can find me everywhere. DJ Verseti. That's DJ Verseti. Verseti. Like the verse of a song, and then you just add the TI. DJ Verseti on all major platforms.
And that's where you can find them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Brandomthoughts. I have Brandomthoughts, Brandom Lee. Go check them out and everybody out. We'll be back with more. Thank you.